I've had breakdowns. I've gone through menopause, which God love his soul for. He's like, go get the hormones right now. It's time for hormones.
I think we're talking about between companies.
Right, between companies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just like a weird transition. I mean, because really you went right from one company to another.
Not this time, though, yeah.
Right, yeah. For me, I
had to close.
Right, I had
down.
to finish closing down the one company, and then, I mean, not that I wasn't, I mean, I really wasn't sure what I was going to do. I mean, I had really planned to not have a job for a long time. And I really wasn't sure about going to work with you again at Academy. Not because I didn't want to work with you, but just because that meant that I was going to have to do sales. And I really, you know, I had to, that was a really big time for me because I really had to like rethink what would the next 10 years of my life be. Because I knew that going into sales, like you're starting from ground zero and you have to build, and like you don't build overnight. You know, it takes consistency, it takes showing up somewhere every single day, you know, even when it seems like it's for nothing, to really like get through that and build it. And, you know, I had to like really make sure that I was committed to that, which I was, you know, that's why I went to do it.
And every time he tells me he's going to do sales, I'm like, Rich, let me remind you how many times you've said to me, if I ever tell you I want to do this, tell me no.
Yeah. So I am back running operations again, which is great. I love it. Don't get me wrong. Like I really, really do. But that was not on my bingo card, so to speak. Like that wasn't really what my plan was. So that just, I'm fortunate. I am really lucky.
But it's funny because like I came to this company and I'm like, we didn't know enough about this company when we came here. I mean, we certainly, it's great, but like, we didn't know what we didn't know. And what we thought was like, so as we started working and as we started unveiling, I guess, the opportunities, I kept saying, you really need to let Rich help you. Like you need to the leadership, like you really need to let Rich help you. And before you knew it, I can remember Matt, who's our COO now, saying, you know, I got this. And I'm like, no, you really don't. But it's okay because they weren't a purchase shop. They weren't set up for what we were doing.
It was about scaling and growing. Just again, it's about scaling and growing.
They weren't ready.
And at the rate they wanted to scale and grow, at the rate you wanted to scale and grow, like that, it really is painful if you're not prepared to do it. Or if you've never done it before. You know what I mean? Like it can really hurt you. You know what I mean?
And it exposes everything that you know, it exposes all of your good and bad, and it's hard. But now Matt is like, I'm letting the boss answer that. So he's.
Oh, that's weird. He calls you the boss.
Mom.
Or your
he
mom.
calls me mom. This is what they exposed to me the other day. Matt goes, you know, I just say call mom, and I'm like, okay, well, who are you in this equation? And he goes, I don't know, but you're mom. Mom's not happy. I'm like, that is so not right. But I'm never, I guess my thing is I'm not happy. I don't know. Hearing myself talk about myself is frustrating because one of the hardest things for me in my life was my disappointment. Like I never wanted anybody to be disappointed in me, even though it happened all the time. And I don't want people to think I'm disappointed. I'm just frustrated, probably.
Yeah, passionate. We'll stick with passionate.
Oh, I cannot stand saying that we're going to do something and we don't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I cannot take it. Like
I think a lot of our growth too is just from our own networks, you know, and people who want to work with us and be part of the team that we're building. And, you know, I mean, it's a heavy responsibility. I mean, I love what I do, and I never complain about the hours I have to work or how tired I may get sometime, or, you know, but I really do have a plan and a vision to deliver for these people. Like I really want to, and that's a big part of the reason I get up every day and want to do it. You know, it has really nothing to do with me.
And I'm like if you say it, like, do it. You know what I mean? Like, even if we always talk about this, like, if it's not now, it's when, and just be realistic on the when. Like, I can handle it. Like, what I can't handle is when you say we're going to do something and we don't, you know, silly things like products. Like, I believe that if we tell our loan officers we have this product and we're going to support them in it, and then we don't, like, I get very passionate about hurting them. I feel like I'm letting them down. I mean, that's probably the biggest example. But my greatest joy is watching, I think now, watching them succeed. Like a loan officer just left this week. And it really kind of it made me sad because she was right on the precipice of really making it. And I know it's hard. Like, it's full commission, it's a lot of work, and it doesn't show up immediately. And she was just like, people were talking about her, like, you're right there. It's gonna, before you know it, it's just gonna happen. And then over Thanksgiving weekend, we got her, she termed, and I haven't seen where she went, but it's like, oh my gosh, like, you were right there. So I think I'm very passionate about that. I'm passionate about, to a fault, and he will admit that, he will agree, I'm sure, that I believe in people to a fault.